Okay, so I'm jumping into the Morphe 35C Natural Palette, and I'm taking this kind of nude beigey colour just to set my base, just because I'm doing the kind of like old school method of going in with my lightest colour first, then to deepen it. So I just want to blend straight away rather than packing on dramatic colour. So I just took this kind of like pinky mauve shade, and I'm just going to blend that straight into the crease of my eye, just going back and forth. I'm also kind of winging it out slightly towards that outer corner, just because I prefer that shape of eye makeup on myself. I feel like it lifts the eye up. So I prefer this kind of shape of eyeshadow. So I'm just going and blending that into the socket, just back and forth. The best thing about doing these kind of makeup looks is you can just kind of be like not super precise, because you're just kind of blending sort of neutral tones back and forth through the crease. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Then I'm taking this kind of cool toned brown shade right here, and I'm going to pop that in the outer corner of the crease and socket to start off with, just kind of making sure the darkest part of the shadow is on the outer corner. I just feel like it's the most flattering for me personally. Then I'm going to blend that into the crease. I'm just using a different blending brush, just going in little circular motions to really like darken up that outer corner of the eye. And I'm also taking that on the lower lash line as well, just smoking that out while I am here, just looking up into a mirror and just blending that back and forth, and of course doing the same on the other side to make sure it is nice and blended, and just making sure that the darkest part is on that outer corner. As I said, I just feel like it flatters the eyes so much and just opens them up, especially like in the center of your eye. So I'm blending it back and forth, and this is the kind of makeup look that I would do that I think is really foolproof. If you don't have that much time to get ready and you just want something that's quite glam, especially for like Instagram photos, or if you're going out for dinner or something like that where you don't really want to think too much about your makeup, but it just works. Like, it's just super easy and foolproof. So yeah, I do love this look. I'm going back and forth through the colours to blend it out. Then I'm taking this kind of bronzy shade, setting my brush with some setting spray. The Morphe one dries quite quickly, so I probably recommend using another one to spray on your brush before shadows. And then I am just popping this onto the lid. As you can see, like, there's no real precision. I'm just adding some shimmer on there. I did feel that this shade needed some more intensity. So later on, I did go in with another sparkly shade from the palette, just to kind of add some more shimmer, because I felt like it was a little bit lackluster, and I wanted something a little bit more sparkly. I'm just blending out the outer corner here at the moment, as you can see, just to kind of diffuse the shimmer into the outer corner. This is the sparkly shade I took in the palette, just to kind of go over the top, and it definitely made a difference. This has kind of like gold and silver reflex in, and it was really pretty to pop on top of that bronze shade. This is definitely a tip if you're kind of getting bored of an eyeshadow palette, or you want to create a different look. You can always layer eyeshadows together to create a different effect, especially if one is more of a shimmer and one is more of like a satin. It definitely works together. Then I'm going to pop a warm brown liner through the waterline. I love wearing brown liner through the waterline. I really feel like it brings out the green in my eyes. I'm just tight lining my eyes. If you just look kind of down into a mirror and run the pencil back and forth, it's actually quite easy and it's not as painful as it looks. Then I'm taking this pen liner. I didn't want to draw a wing, but I just wanted something on there to help the lashes and mascara and everything like that blend in better. So I'm just popping that along the lash line as even as I can get it, and I'm definitely not doing a wing. So on the outer corner, I just go kind of back and forth to kind of round it off almost, if you see what I mean. Then I'm going to curl the lashes. These are just by Shein. They're actually really good. And this bit here, I wanted to keep this in. I brushed up my eyebrow and I realised I had shimmer eyeshadow on my finger, and I got it in my eyebrow, so I just had to kind of let that be there. Then I popped on some mascara. This is the Be Perfect Cosmetics Bad Llama Mascara, just loading up my lashes in preparation for my falsies. I actually really like this mascara for something that's like not too clumpy. I like wearing this when I do dramatic looks, purely because you don't really want clumpy eyelashes or like thick eyelashes before falsies, because they just don't blend as well. Just popping some mascara on. And then I'm taking these lashes from Morphe. They are in the style Slayage. They are really lovely. I've worn them before, as you can see. And now I'm just going to take out my curlers. Okay, so I am not an expert hairdresser, as you can see. This was like an attempt at doing pin curls. I've done them before, but I realised I was doing them too flat to my head. So I'm trying to do them more bouncy and add some more like volume. This is the finished look. I did really like it, but I feel like I need some more practice. So any tips, let me know. Now I'm going to prime the skin. I just took the curlers out before just so it's easier to do my face makeup and the curls would have set by then. Massaging that into my forehead, and I don't know what that was, but I must have seen something on my top that I dropped because I'm clumsy. But I'm massaging that into the skin. This is a really lovely primer. Then I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation. This is in the shade 230N. I know it looks really dark, however I had just fake tanned. I literally had just fake tanned before pressing record, and I don't tan my face with the mousse, so I hadn't even had a chance to develop yet, so I promise it does match by the end. Just have some faith. See, I look all fine. So I'm just blending that down the neck a little bit, being careful because I do have fake tan on my neck that is developing. I just fell asleep the night before and ran out of time to tan. So I'm going to pop some concealer onto my chin, forehead, under the eyes. This is the e.l.f. Camo concealer in the shade Fair Ivory. It is super full coverage, so I applied a really small amount. I just wanted to really brighten those areas up, and I'm just blending that in with my beauty sponge. The one I always use is from Spicy Choco. They do the best sponges ever. I'll link them down below. And then I'm going to cream contour using one of my new favourite cream contour products from Peaches Makeup. This is just their original cream contour, going around my like outer perimeters of my face to kind of cream bronze and add some warmth into the skin. And then I'm going to blend this in using this fluffy angled brush from Show, which I love using to blend out cream contour. I'm just kind of blending and then just like pressing that into the skin just to make sure there's no like streaks. It's really evenly like blended out and soft and lovely. And I always feel like when I don't cream bronze, my makeup doesn't look as like complete. It just makes such a difference to the way your makeup looks. Now I'm taking this powder, which I was super excited about because I was trying it for the first time, and this is the Laura Mercier infamous, I'm very late to the party, the translucent powder. It is really good. I definitely need some practice in terms of like baking my contour, because on this side that I'm blending out now, I put on way too much product, or maybe the sponge was too wet or something and it just stuck too much. So I might just use this to just set like the whole face as I would normally. But I do really like this powder. I feel like it was finely milled, it blends into the skin nicely, doesn't like go cakey or anything like that. There was like no flashback. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this powder, and not that you probably haven't heard of it before. Then I'm taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and just blend this around the edges of my face, under that double chin as well, down the neck. Love a bronzed look. This big fluffy brush that I'm using is also from Show. It's from their rose gold brush set. It's always linked down below. And then I'm going to pop on some blush. Love a bit of blush. Just really brightens the whole face. I'm taking a shade Hot from the Morphe, I think it's the Pop of Fuchsia Blush Trio. Just blend that into the cheeks, and then I'm going to set the skin using the Morphe Luminous setting spray, which I really like. The only thing I don't like about it is because the mist is so fine, you can't feel it on your face, so sometimes you just kind of put like a lot of product on. It's a bit of a weird complaint, but you just literally can't feel it go onto your skin. And then I'm going to take this shade from the Morphe Star Blazer palette. This is such a stunning highlighter. I kind of forget about it because it's in a highlighter palette, but it is gorgeous. I'm also going to pop that onto the inner corners as well, just to brighten up those eyes and make them sparkle even more. I'm going to pop some mascara onto my lower lashes. What an attractive face I am making. Personally, I believe this may be my best pose. I'm only joking. Then onto the lips, I'm going to take the Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner. And if I look down, by the way, I'm not trying to ignore you guys, it's just because I'm filming an Instagram video at the same time, and sometimes I kind of forget I need to look at both cameras. So yeah, I'm just lining my lips with this lip liner, overlining them very slightly. And then for lipstick, I'm taking the Morphe Wifey lipstick, which is one of my favorite nude lipsticks. I just love this. I just feel like it is like one of my perfect nudes. It's like that peachy nude. I feel like it really flatters my skin tone. So yeah, this is the finished makeup look. I'm just going to go off camera and have a little floof. I'm back. Here we go. This is the finished makeup look, guys. Look, guys, please give this video a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.